here we are at Island Miniature Schnauzers with our lovely Miss Lesley. Hello. Lesley is sitting with a group of puppies. They are Cuckoo's puppies. The one she's holding, folks, because the black ones all look alike, is Moose, okay? And then you people can tell who's who, because there's puppies with white paws and puppies that are black and white and puppies that are chocolate and white. So you sort those puppies out, folks, all right? And now, Miss Lesley is a good friend of mine, of course. She's a home life trainer. She's our resident groomer. And she's a storyteller. So now Lesley is going to tell a story. There you go, Lesley.
Hello. It's interesting to me how a beautiful little puppy like this could have evolved from a wild animal like a wolf. However, if we look into the heart of the wolf, what do we see? We see an animal that is brave, courageous. It's an animal that will fight to the death to protect its family, its community, its pack. It will do anything to provide food and shelter for the family and the pack, and will mate with its mate for the rest of its life. But when we look into the heart of the dog, we see all of that, but we also see more. A dog has transcended the wolf, because a dog is the only animal that can read your facial expressions, read your body language, and also read your emotions. And as such, dogs have formed a part of our community, our lives, and service to us as we are in service to them. There was one such dog in the wartime, and he was a mascot on the naval ship. And on the naval ship, through the war, they got torpedoed, and the officer who befriended the dog had to get the dog out of the hole that the bomb had gone through. And there was a huge leap down into the water, and when he set the dog through the hole, he had no idea if that dog could survive. And then he was taken to a POW camp, and he heard stories of the dog in the water going to each seaman and leading them to flotsam and jetsam that they could save themselves from drowning. And then the dog came to the POW camp because he was captured as well. And the two became fast friends, eventually leading back to being saved, brought back to America, and they were both given medals of service. Dogs form such a part of our lives that they're integral and symbiotic to us. And with the right learning of communication between dog and human, us learning their body language, us reading their emotions,
Yes.
we can have a deep, meaningful relationship. There was another lady that got saved. Her life was saved by her dog. But a cuddly, loving dog, and one day it sat up straight and poked its nose into her breast, leading to her to be discovered that she had cancer, and later was cleared of that. But then when she came home, the dog was fine, and then poked at her breast again. And against the doctor's orders, she asked for further testing, even though the doctor said you're fine. But she said, no, my dog knows. My dog knows. And so they did in-depth, and they found a further spot.
Oh my goodness. That brings tears to my eyes.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
On a very personal note, I had a little dog when I was 10. It was a bribery because I wanted a bike. But my mother didn't want me to have a bike, so I had a dog. And so this little dog stayed with me until I was 26.
Oh my goodness.
And then her time came and she passed. Then years later, I moved from England to Canada, and for a lark, I went to the little tea shop and to have my tea leaves read. And the first thing the lady said to me was, it's really strange, but I'm looking at you and there's a little dog by your side.
Oh my gosh.
And I asked her for a description, and she described that little dog because it had a very unique way of licking her fur well and smiling at me.
Oh my goodness.
So her spirit was still with me.
Oh, I never heard that story, Lesley.
So in closing, when you look at your little dog and you look at these little dogs, you look into their heart, and in their heart there's nothing but love. Because
Yes.
this is where love begins.
Oh, well, I have tears running down my cheeks, Lesley. Thank you so much. And I thank you for calming all the puppies. Look how calm they are. They're all calm and they truly loved your story. So thank you very much.
Thank you.